I feel as though not being open with your parent and not allowing the child to experience just dating. Now, we're not saying they're having sex. They like each other. So,
first of all, instead of you being a parent, you want to be a friend to your
no,
child.
let
me finish.
Go ahead.
I didn't cut you off. For you allowing this little young boy to be in your household, supervise, chaperone, right?
Mind you, never alone.
What value is he bringing to your daughter? Why is it so important for you to allow him to be in that house?
Protect her. I'm gonna put you on birth control because, like, you're right. Like, some days I may not be around, right?
It sounds like you contradict yourself because you'll say, "Oh, my baby's smart. My baby gonna listen to me. My baby gonna do this."
Yeah.
So why not be the parent to say, "Listen, baby, don't worry about no boyfriend right now. Graduate high school, and then we gonna."
All right. So us mothers, we preach that preach.
But as a mother, why would you allow her to have a little friend? Now you gonna put all kinds of
because if I don't allow her to be openly with me, for as yeah, you can have this friend, she's gonna do it behind my back, and that's something I don't want.
See, this is the bag that we got in our mind now. Oh, she gonna do it anyway. Right now, we done lost.
Exactly.
Because once you put in your mind, oh, she gonna do it anyway. So you have accepted defeat. Wow, this Terrence Gangster Williams, and we got a real special topic. Talk Your Talk. At With Us podcast. Talk Your Talk. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Jay, just Jitty. Hit me on Instagram, just Jitty, Jay. You know.
Just Jitty?
Yes, just Jitty.
Okay, so Jitty and I having a difference of opinion.
Right.
Okay.
I call it a debate.
Okay, we having a debate.
Yes.
So explain to them what's going on while we here.
All right, we having a debate because he feels as though 15 is too young to be dating when really research says a girl starts 12 and a half dating while guys starts at 13 and a half dating.
Who is research? Where you got the research from?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm asking you going with
all
the
right,
research.
I got the research from Google. You know?
So, is that white research or is that black research? Did it tell you the statistics of what nationality?
They didn't make it specific on. No.
Well, you should have Googled black.
Well,
anyway, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what happened.
So, let me say this real quick. I'm not gonna be biased to where I can't say that. As a young man, I didn't participate in dating, possibly taking virginities, the whole nine, having a girlfriend, all that stuff. But I'm gonna say this: I'm a married man at 34 years old, and all those experiences that I had in my teens did not get me to where I'm at to find my wife today. I say that to say that a lot of this underage dating is just adding trauma and extra shit that you probably shouldn't even be focusing on at that age. And when you get to your husband, you possibly might be slightly jaded. You know, can you find your high school sweetheart? For sure, but at 12 and 15, you probably distracted, just being honest.
So she allows her 15-year-old daughter to date. How old is the boy?
He's 15 also.
He's 15 years old, to date a 15-year-old. And she say, long as she chaperone, she's there. And why
long as I chaperone, long as I be there to just watch them guys. For as I want my daughter to be open with me because they have little girls right now that's like under 15 to where they're not open with their mother, and that cause I feel as though not being open with your parent and not allowing the child to experience just dating. Now, we're not saying they're having sex. They just hanging out. They like each other. So,
I got a question for you.
Yes.
First of all, instead of you being a parent, you want to be a friend to your child. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I didn't cut you off.
You're right.
You want to, instead of being a parent, you want to be a friend. Number one. Number two, what you're doing is you're condoning her to date this young boy, and what happens is, while they're in the household, because you allow him to come in the house and everything.
Chaperone.
Right, chaperone, right. But eventually you got to go use the bathroom.
Supervised.
Eventually you got to go use the bathroom. You got to walk off. So what are you going to do? Because I'm a male. If I was a little boy and I'm at the house, as soon as mama walk off, come here. I'm grabbing and feeling and rolling and all this, right? So hold on. Now when she go to school, because now she going to yearn for that young boy companionship to be around him. So now she's going to be cutting class, up in the hallway, hanging out. Instead of you playing a parent role, saying, listen, don't worry with them little boys right now. Get your education, right?
Well, she's an A and B honor roll student.
Okay.
It don't matter. You exposing your daughter to way too much physical touch, too much trauma. And for the mom to just be willing to just allow that is crazy. That's why you need a father there to put his foot down and say, no, you're not gonna have no boys over, chaperone, any of that stuff, because it's only gonna lead to you know what eventually. You know, you gotta keep that stuff separate when they that young.
So go ahead. And not only that,
is she sexual active?
Not yet.
So what you mean not yet? So you say she on the way to do it?
All right, I'm not saying she's a girl. And what I mean by she's a girl, I mean that at the age of 15 on up, you do have hormones. You feel what I'm saying?
We have hormones younger than that, but go ahead.
Well, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know you're a female.
I'm saying for a female perspective.
I'm asking you
disturbing.
I'm saying for a female perspective.
Right.
The hormones go to racing at 15, 16,
younger
17.
Than that, but go ahead.
Well, you know, I don't know younger
this
than that.
This is the question right here I want to ask you. For you allowing this little young boy to be in your household, supervise, chaperone, right?
Mind you, ain't never alone.
Hold on, but my question to you is this. What value is he bringing to your daughter, and
exactly
why is it so important for you to allow him to be in that house? Because my question is, are they sitting in the house saying, okay, let's get prepared for college, let's get prepared for a job, let's do all this, or they just hanging around, what's up, boo, watching the game and all that?
Definitely they get prepared for jobs and definitely talking about what colleges they go.
Okay, well they can do that on the...
You marinating a bust down session, stop it. All that sexual energy is just gonna be pent up and built up. That's all you building up in those settings in the household.
Or somewhere, they gotta do it in the household.
But this is what I'm saying. But if I don't allow her to be at home, that means she sneaks out and go to his house unsupervised.
She won't do that anyway.
No, she's not.
Okay, you keep thinking. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. By you allowing her openly to have a male friend in the house, when you go to work, so it's gonna be days now, because this is what happened. The female usually follow what the male want to do. He's a young man.
Only a weak-minded female.
Okay, yeah, that's a fact. Okay, I agree with that. Yes. But I will say this here. The weak-minded female, right? But what happens is, once that male start putting a little pressure, you're like, man, what's up, man? I'm trying to come over. Oh, my mama, I'm going to be gone by the time she come back.
All right, so that's why me and mom and daughter come into it. We have these talks and we build this trust and this bond to know, well, hey, look, my mom...
Where's dad at?
Don't want me doing that. So with that being said, hey, you can come over when she's home.
So you said if your daughter would listen to you saying, hey, my mom don't want me doing that, you can't come in when my mama not here, then why are you saying she won't trust if you saying, hey, my mom don't want me with a male boyfriend right now or a male little friend right now, period.
Well,
so she won't hold on, so you said she'll listen to you with that part, but she won't listen to you with that. That what you saying?
I'm saying she's gonna listen to me, period.
Okay, so why are you allowing her to do this if you know this? What if you bring some baby home? What happens if she tell you one day, Mom, I'm pregnant?
What? At what age?
Right now.
What you mean, what age?
No, that's not gonna happen.
What you going to do?
All right, first of all, I would not go to abortion clinic because I'm against that. Secondly, my daughter is definitely on birth control just because of the simple fact of you want to date. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do not only is to protect my pockets.
Let me say this real quick. The sad part that your daughter is on birth control at 15 is crazy. Y'all women don't understand what birth control do to y'all. Like, my wife's sister, man, she was on birth control a lot. Man, my sister-in-law ended up having blood clots all in her lungs. It does something to y'all because it's not natural. Y'all supposed to have your hormones regular, but when you insert birth control, it becomes irregular, and now all type of other changes happen to the body. You talking about a 15-year-old girl? Let that girl be a girl. Here's the thing about it: you need to keep your child more busy and preoccupied. If you put her in certain environments. See, here's the thing about it. The people around you is going to influence your kids. It's not even going to be what you teach them. You know, it's going to be the kids around you. So you're going to have to put her in the right positions, and you got to be a better parent, just being honest.
Protect her. I'm going to put you on birth control because, like, you're right. Like, some days I may not be around, right? And he may get to you. But what we don't need is you bringing any babies back because I can't afford that.
So if you agree when you're not around that,
because mind you, that first of all, let's put it like this. First of all, if I don't allow her to be open with me and come home and him visiting, then she's gonna do it behind my back. Whether I like it or not, she into boys.
She's gonna do that anyway behind your back. Because what happens is now, by you encouraging her to have a male boyfriend, you really enhancing her game now. So now it's like, oh, my mama cool with it. So now when she go to school, My mama
You
know
keep saying now when she go to school. Now, mom,
that's what happened at school. Let me show you
just-
something. Because they got people that's in the higher grades than her, that's older than her, that's gonna be little young fly little boys. Some might come in cars.
Facts.
So now by you allowing her to have a boyfriend, now she gonna look at it like
you keep looking at it. Oh,
I gotta look at that like that because I'm a male.
But you understand, her mom who prepares her for
sex.
situations like that. No, you keep saying sex.
You let the boy
No.
that boy
All
humping
right,
on.
but
They
it's not-
they dry humping. You can believe
They're
that.
not dry.
When you ain't around, that little boy is
They're
gonna be humping
not
on your
dry
dog.
humping. They're not.
I don't understand a woman who was young herself at one point don't understand how that shit. I know when I was a young guy, yes, I was humping, I was freaking. I've taken virginities. I'm not sitting here trying to brag about it. But we've all been young at one point, man, and we know what we do as guys. Me having 2 daughters myself, I know what I have to do to move accordingly what's going to be best for them. I'm not going to say that, I'm going to negate what I've done and just say, be oblivious to it. I understand what I did, and I know what other guys are going to do. But the things I did didn't prepare me to be a better guy, just being honest. And then on the female side, the trauma that she's going to do, it's not going to make her be a better woman when she get older. It's probably going to make her a little jaded, possibly.
Dry humping. First of all,
Is your daughter skinny? Or she shaped like you?
yeah.
Let the camera see how you shape.
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh, snap.
No, what I'm saying is this.
All right.
What I'm saying to you, Giggity, is this.
Okay.
That's where long talks come in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you building trust come in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like this. It's consequences when you break that trust and when
What,
you
a
break
whooping?
them rules. No, it's not open because she's 15 and
You don't whoop her?
all right, no, I don't with my daughter.
she
fuss at her?
I talk with her because she's very intelligent enough to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I so love about her. Like I could have seen that she was out here, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging other people's parenting and I'm not putting other people's daughters down. But my daughter is not like other promiscuous girls.
So my thing is, if she's not like that, why are you allowing her to date and why she wanted
Because
that?
she
So did she like the other girls?
She liked the boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We not saying that she like multiple boys and just out here.
All it
trying
takes is
to
one
get
boy she
spread
like.
out.
All it takes is one, and then guess what?
And they've
when
been
you walk to
hanging
that
out about a
bathroom,
year and a half.
oh, he done humped before.
No,
sure.
He did something.
He didn't hump yet.
Man, listen,
He didn't hump yet.
We gotta put a tracker on her
my
phone.
God.
We gotta set up some
That's
cameras in that
crazy.
living room.
Well, I do
This
have
is-
cameras.
This is what I'm saying.
I do have cameras.
All right, this is what I want to do. Is she aware that there are cameras in the living room?
Yeah, she alright.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna do nothing like that. We need to set it up where you put that camera in the living room and be like, let me go run to the store right quick and then see what they do in that house.
Yeah, that's
But while freak nasty in that living room, probably.
cool. I definitely.
You'll be heartbroken.
No,
You know
I
that?
definitely like to see. I wouldn't be
If you
heartbroken.
go to jail, you gonna go beat that girl. You gonna beat
No,
her.
I'm not. Look, I would not be heartbroken because listen, at a time in your life, I'm open. I want her to be open with me because when she gets to a point to where she do want to have sex, I want her to be able to come to me and say, "Mama, look, this is what it is. The thing thumping is doing flips, and I'm ready."
Okay,
You know?
what does she come and say? Mama, you know I love you. I keep it real with you. The thing was thumping. I tried to call you, you didn't answer, and I ain't want to wait. I did that, but I'm letting you know I did that.
But that's what we practice safe sex.
Okay, but I'm
And
saying,
I
but
told
so you
her
okay?
about that.
But so you gonna be okay as long as she tell you that she did it.
All right. Well, she's.
Answer the question, ma'am.
I'm gonna be heartbroken.
Oh, but you promoted her to have a boyfriend.
I'm gonna be heartbroken. That's
Why?
incorrect. Why? Because
You promote her to have a date. You promote her to date.
No, I'm not.
You already just say as long as I'm chaperoning and supervising. So like I say, in school, the peer pressure ain't nothing nice, right? So by
Let
her,
me say this real quick. That's why we need better grandmothers and mothers. You could tell she don't understand what's going on because these women want to be their kids' friends, man. They going off the fields before the reels. The real is that the father need to be in the place because all I hear is mama daughter. I don't hear nothing about father daughter. That's already a problem right there. Secondly is you want to try and prevent your daughter from having sex as early as possible. You need to put her in programs. You need to have her busy, learning how to be a better female instead of being out there just having sex. Because once you get sex on the brain, it can consume you. It can, even as a female, depending on how it was. You don't want her navigating through life, especially the life we live today, because she has a serious role she got to think about. She still got to possibly go to secondary schooling, figure out what she's gonna do for work. She ain't gonna be able to go into a situation where a dude just want to take care of her unless she just meets some rich guy that want to pick her up. But that's not realistic. So she's gonna have to integrate herself into society in a way where she's not overly focused about sex all the time, and she's actually trying to have a career, possibly just be a better female. Now, of course, waiting later on after you get some of that schooling down, that'll be perfect. But to just go into it, because you gotta look at it, we gotta go to the statistics of the amount of single moms that happen in high school. See, we just looking at the later in life ones, but a lot of women end up effing themselves up by having kids too early, and they wonder why they can't get nowhere. They broken. They got guy on child support, food stamps. We don't want to set all our daughters up for that.
Her having a boyfriend, you know, in school be a bunch of the fly boys in school.
So let me cut you off right here. Peer pressure is only there when you have a parent you can't talk to.
That's not correct.
That is.
Because this is what happened. You know that this today, even us, a lot of us have short attention span. So talk to that baby. You can talk, okay, because this is all I think I'm just saying. Because you're saying one, it sounds like you contradict yourself. Because you'll say, oh, my baby's small, my baby gonna listen to me, my baby gonna do this.
Yes.
So why not be the parent to say, listen, baby, don't worry about no boyfriend right now. Graduate high school, and then we gonna.
All right, so us mothers, we preach that preach.
No, you just say that she'll listen though.
And this what made me say, well, hey, okay, come on, you 15, you're about to be 16, so this is what it is. I see, because at first, I'm not gonna lie, at first, I was against her hanging out with him. I was. But like you say, it's school, and I couldn't stop them from hanging out at school, so I can't see you at school.
Okay,
so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take initiative to, hey, now it's time for me to meet this little boy family, see where he come from, who he is, what he about, to make my decision on if you can hang out with him or not.
So what you found out what he was about?
Well, he's a nice guy. I'm not gonna. Well, he's a nice boy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, he's a nice boy. He comes from a good family.
Okay.
And
shout out to him. What's his name?
His name is Devon.
Devon. You know what really got me? I was like, he was too young to be using that word when he said, because I thought that was your son. He was like, well, no, that's my mother-in-law. I said that kind of like I'm not gonna lie. I can really be truthful. When you did walk off, I did kind of dived in that shit like that because I didn't like that word neither.
I was like, that's Riz. He risen you and her up by saying mother-in-law because he's kind of subliminally saying I'm gonna marry your daughter, and then he's risen your daughter up by saying like you're gonna be wifey. So yeah.
Because if you noticed and if you heard me when he said, "Oh no, that's my mother," I said, "No, that's her friend." I corrected right there.
But it's already in his mind, so he already humping your daughter right now. Where they at?
Yep.
Well, he's at his house and my daughter's at my house.
That's what you think?
No, I just left my house.
How far you live from your house?
Probably about like 25 minutes.
Oh, he gonna get on a bike. He gonna hump. He gonna hit your daughter. Yeah, he gonna hit.
That's what you want him to hit my daughter.
I'm just saying, I want the little man to come up to you. Allow him to be at the house. So come on up.
Yeah, I allow him to be at the house with me, my two sons, my baby daughter, and my big daughter.
So you try to see my two sons watching them?
All right, and no offense, but my two sons were really down here.
Okay.
Period, point blank.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are your two sons at the house now?
Yes.
So, do you tell your two sons watch your sister?
I do. I do tell them to watch them because that's your job. That's your job as a brother to me.
But as a mother, why would you allow her to have a little friend? Now you want to put all kinds of
because if I don't allow her to be openly with me for as, yeah, you can have this friend, she's going to do it behind my back, and that's something I don't want.
She's going to do behind your back regardless, because this is what happened with little girls.
All right,
hold on, let me show you something.
Go ahead, go.
By you letting her do a little dating, now she's going to get more curious and be like, okay, I want to go to the next level. And then the first thing the dude going to be like, come on, let me just kiss. When they get to kissing, he put his hand down in them pants.
Right.
Then, before you know it,
all right,
listen, don't even going to say like they did you. Let me put the head in.
And she knows she got Riz. Look at her smiling with the gold tooth. She knows she done heard that 1,000 times. So I want to say this real quick. With my wife, I met so I can't even speak on me and my wife as like teens because I started dating my wife like right after high school. So we were already at the 18-year-old, 17-year-old kind of mark. So it was already at like getting to adulthood. But I can say this, dating in like my like early teens, none of that stuff, that's all just trauma and just situational stuff. I don't think that stuff really prepares you for the real dating at all. You know, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm trying to police all dating, but it's okay to like offset it, to let it wait. I took my wife virginity. She was she 18, 19 or something like that? Or maybe, no, 20, I think. Yeah, because I met her when I was like, I was about to start college. She's like a year or two older than me. So my wife lost her virginity early 20s. So you talking about me, I already lost mine or whatnot. it's okay for a woman to lose it later on instead of so early, and then she be jaded because of what she did in her high school years, which is going to affect her, let's say, college years or her early 20s, and now you got all that weird track record to apply to the new track record that you're trying to make. Like, it's just unnecessary, I think. But I know a lot of y'all in the comment section gonna say, yeah, girls should date possibly this and that. But I do think we need to put certain restrictions, just even a guy too. Like, man, I know guys are still gonna be guys. We still gonna, want to court girls and so on and so forth. But we need to have guys around to say, bro, stop wasting your time. Stop focusing on the wrong things. You need to be focused on building yourself up, because you can't offer a woman shit. But playing around, you need to build yourself up first. So we need guys, and we need good men and women to teach the youth on both sides on how they need to move, opposed to just saying, yeah, just date, it's fun. You trying to put these kids into like grown people situations, which is not cool.
That's not funny.
I'm saying that's what's about to happen, because you promoting her to have a bar, and I'm totally against that.
I'm with you, bro.
All right, so what do you feel is appropriate age today? Please don't say 18.
Listen,
and please don't.
I would say
please.
you need to text me what you want me to answer then, because I'm trying to tell you this.
All right, go ahead.
My thing is
Probably
this.
older.
At 15, 16, your daughter, not the son, because it's a double standard. I think that you shouldn't be
A double standard? No,
if we get society, period.
no, if we're gonna be like that, we're gonna be like that. Not just for those.
Hold on, this is what I mean. If I came on your block and hit 5 of your friends, what they gonna say? He a player, huh? He a dog.
No, they're gonna actually say you was an 8-year-old.
I'm a community, right?
Yeah.
But if you had sex with 5 dudes on my block, what they gonna call you?
I'll be probably a freak.
Yeah, slut and all kind of other ugly names. So it's a double standard, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
all right. So let's make it clear. To guys, you're gonna be a player, but to a girl, you won't be.
That's not true.
You'll be just a nasty dude.
What's up?
That's not true, because some girls are gonna be like, dang, obviously a lot of women like him. I'm curious also. You are gonna have those women out there as well.
Some girls gonna still be like, oh,
some girls who don't have respect for themselves.
Right. He got community. There's a lot of them. He a community property, community penis.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Right. But my thing is this: by you being a mother that's allowing her to date or with your supervision, it's still
chaperone, my supervision. Because you have some parents out here who would definitely let their daughter date at 15 and then leave the house and go party.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in my case, no, we here. Hey, how you doing? All right, what we watching today?
So let me ask you
What
this.
we doing today?
So you believe that your daughter,
I believe she's honest to me.
She's gonna be honest with you, right?
I believe she's honest with me.
Because you her friend.
I'm her mother. I'm not
You're
a friend.
not
I'm
a friend now.
No, a friend.
You say you want her to be honest with you, so
yeah.
So my thing is this. But you believe she's going to tell you the truth. You believe she's going to listen to you and all that.
I believe it.
So why you don't believe she's going to tell you the truth and listen to you if you say, look, baby, you 15. Let's focus on graduating from high school first.
Yes.
Then we'll talk about these little boys.
All right. So in this case like this, if my daughter was a young girl who wasn't passing her classes, who wasn't following directions, who wasn't behaving well, then that'll be a talk saying, well, look, mama, right now, you have a lot going on for us. You're not passing your classes. You're not paying attention. You're not listening. You're not behaving yourself. So boys should be the last thing on your list.
So by her passing straight A, you reward her with a boyfriend?
No, I'm not. I'm not rewarding
you reward her with the penis.
I'm not rewarding her with the boyfriend. No, I'm not. Why are you making it seem as though
that was gonna happen,
she's being rewarded with a boyfriend when in other words, that's what she like? What you want her to like a girl?
I mean, you ain't with babies. I'm just saying.
And you haven't worked on.
No, I'm not going to agree with that either. But like I said, I feel like that's why a lot of our community is behind. If you really think about it, man, you got a lot of other cultures that preoccupy their kids' time with other things, and they keep them around family more. Don't get me wrong, kids are going to be kids, possibly, but at the same time, I think we need to create better environments to where we just not giving them the keys to destroy themselves early. To just put it in their face. Some things needs to be behind the scenes. Some things don't need to just be up in your face to where like you can do this just like the 30-year-olds can do it. You can have fun just like no. There's a reason why you have limits on drinking and buying firearms and going to clubs. The reason why society does that, you have to do the same thing in your household with your own children because if you just send them to the world, man, the world gonna eat you up and spit you back out.
For birth control.
You like girls?
We not
apple
talking
don't fall
about
far
me.
from the tree then.
We not talking about
All
me.
right,
And I didn't say yes or no to that
You
question.
didn't say no, because like if you, when a woman don't like girl, all right, I don't give it. You was
Well,
just like,
I'm
you did a
not-
little
I'm not-
brush.
No, I did
You
not.
whoever
I'm
watch
just
it might be
saying,
like, girl, you ain't claiming we ain't get the bit. You ain't gonna sizzle tonight. But listen what I'm saying.
I never sizzle.
Oh, no?
You know what I'm saying? Never.
Oh, all
Sure.
right.
You know?
I think y'all some
Big
sizzle.
freak.
That what Cardi said.
Man.
But anyway,
Big
my
freak.
thing is this here. I just feel like she's too young for you to want to be her friend versus
Well,
being
she's
a parent.
not. Let's correct that.
Nah, I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna-
a friend.
Yes, you are, because you already
I'm
said
not a
that.
friend.
You already said it because
That we
you
have a relationship to where
Right.
I'm mom, she's daughter. You
you
understand
have
what I'm
friends
saying?
because you letting her.
Friends is, hey, come on, let's go out, girl. Let's
You
do
be
this,
bringing her
let's do
out.
that. No, I don't.
I ain't
Definitely
talking about the little comes on. You bring her and him.
with me.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
that's
you-
how I keep
you-
an eye on it to where I make sure, like how you saying,
That's too
make
much.
sure he don't slip up in them pants and make
But
sure
when
he
you go
don't
out
play
straight-
with it.
But you will never know because by
Yeah,
you,
I do know because my 10-year-old daughter is always present when I do even run out or even go into stores. And one thing about my little rat, she's gonna let me know everything. So with that being said,
So
what
you
I'm
think
trying
you're
to-
safe right now?
Yeah, I'm safe right now.
Okay.
I feel like I'm definitely
All
safe
I'm just
right
saying
now.
is here. I just want you to be honest with me and our people that's in here.
The
Once you
viewers.
find out she whooped and whoop, come back and say, man, you was right, man. She did stray a little bit.
So,
But I kinda
all
like-
right, so let me ask this because this is the big question. So, what do you think for as appropriate age to start having sex? Because mind you, if they had an appropriate age on sex and an appropriate age on dating, they wouldn't have a lot of 16-year-olds pregnant and 15. Better yet, we wouldn't have teen pregnancy. Period.
You
Okay,
shouldn't.
now you drifting off to something else. We talking about you and your daughter.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is this here. Let's stay on track right now.
Exactly, for real.
Let's stay on track right now. You trying to read all of them.
No, I'm not trying to read them.
Don't, yeah, all I'm saying is this. We not live. We pre-recorded. You might
Yeah.
say something. You might be like, oh no, you raised that giggity. But all I'm saying is this. When you promote, see, this the bad thing we got in our mind now. Oh, she gonna do it anyway. Right now, we done lost.
Exactly.
Because once you put in your mind, oh, she gonna do it anyway. So you have accepted defeat. But now you like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock with my baby, right? Because she's at an age right now, like you say, she's smart. She rocking with you. She listen to you. So why not instill in her? Listen, boo. I know you like little boys, but don't focus on them. Let's graduate. Let's get out of high school. Let's
We
get.
have them talk.
Excuse me. Time out.
Go ahead.
So, but what I'm saying is, y'all had them talk, but it seemed like you still like go ahead on and get you a little boyfriend because now I don't know if you one of them cougar moms that might be like, little boy, she might bring a little boy in there that's nice, fitted, plays ball or something. You might be like, what's up, son-in-law? Get a good game.
No, baby.
Pop
First of all, let's stop the stunning
Titty.
law. Let's
Okay.
Let's stop the son-in-law and mother-in-law talk because
All right.
he'd never be my son-in-law until marriage.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I dealt with chicks when I was in high school, and I was in a son-in-law situation with at least like 2 or 3 of them. The moms was calling me son-in-law. I was calling her mama-in-law. For real. I have been in those situations. Like I said, I took a few virginities. I played the game. You know, I had a girlfriend and whatnot. It was, you know, like I said, at the time it felt like it's serious, but you don't know what the future holds. But the moms are at fault. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the situations I was in when I was able to do the things I did was because the mom was lacking. She was just lacking. And me being a young man, I know what I want to do. I know what I want. I don't, you know, I'm playing that game. You feel me? I want some cheeks at a young age, and it's crazy. But I want to answer that question to how old I think a woman should probably date. If you being taken care of by me, you ain't having sex. I'm just being honest. If I'm taking care of you, you're not getting busted down by nobody. No. You focusing on your studies. As soon as you do it, if I find out, certain things gonna be getting cut off because you're my responsibility. And if it's some guy that's entering inside you doing all type of acts, and now you playing with my authority and what I'm trying to provide and create for you. So I'm not about to play that game where I just got a daughter just running loose and you are my daughter. Nah, we not doing that. I'm probably gonna end it right here. I'll see if it's any more after this. I'll piece it in, but for the most part, that's my stance. I'm shocked that we got this is common. I'm just being honest. This is common. If you line up a bunch of women, they all gonna say the same. Yeah, it's okay because women go off the field before the reels and they think it's cute. They think it's cute for the girl to have a little boyfriend and but guys are gonna be a little more serious about it. You see him not about to fall. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if something serious or what. But we don't play that game. We always have a little tension when it comes down to that conversation. But usually with women, it's cute for her to have a boyfriend or whatnot. I'm gonna have this link in the description. Y'all can go to his channel, watch this in its entirety, and make sure y'all like this video. Comment below, man. This is crazy work, man, when it comes down to the moms out here on how they moving with their daughters, because I know I'm not playing that. This your guy JayBReacts. Until next time, peace.